The following program is being presented by Savista Bank, focused on you, and by Matthews Ford, your hometown dealer.
Hello. I just wanted to take a moment here and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank you for supporting the North Coast Game of the Week for 34 years. Unbelievable. Man. Now, a couple technical notes here. That is, if you're watching the North Coast Game of the Week on our website, northcoastgameoftheweek.com, thank you. We also now offer the program on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, search North Coast Game of the Week channel, and there it is. What's nice about that is if you have a streaming device or an Apple TV or Roku, whatever, just go to the YouTube app, search North Coast Game of the Week channel, and you can watch this program on your television. So, website, YouTube, streaming devices, technology, huh? It's fantastic. Well, tonight's game is Norwalk versus Perkins. Now let's turn it over to your narrator, your host for the North Coast Game of the Week tonight, Mark Fogg. Mark?
All right, thanks very much, Tom. And yes, we're everywhere. Just keep an eye out for us. This is the Plank at Perkins High School, where the Norwalk Truckers get ready to take on the Perkins Pirates in SBC Lake Division action. Glad to have you with us. Hi, everyone, and welcome again to TW Teleproductions North Coast Game of the Week. What a great way to start things out with some smiling faces in the Plank as we get set for this Lake Division battle between the Pirates and Truckers. Pirates trying to get things off and rolling here. Been a little bit of a tough start, but they are ready for this big matchup. And you know what's funny, when you go back through the years and look at these Norwalk against Perkins games, it always seems like it comes down to the final couple possessions of the ball game. Teams battle it out. Defensive battles, these are two of the best defensive coaches in the area, so you really have to earn what you get against these squads, and the Perkins-Norwalk matchups are just always fun to watch. Your pregame tonight is brought to you by Noble Axes, axe throwing at the marketplace at the Cook in downtown Sandusky. This is where it all starts at Perkins High School in the Rumble section. Yeah, this is one of the neat spots as far as SBC fans are concerned. And speaking of fans, here is your Fan of the Week, brought to you by Snow Trails Winter Resort in Mansfield. Wow.
Bixlers.
The Bixler family, the youngest Bixler, the next one to dominate the athletic turf, and the cheerleading squad also at Perkins High School. They just look like natural-born bloodlines, don't they? Absolutely. It's good stuff all the way around. Snow Trails Winter Resort in Mansfield. Get set. Fun season ahead. They brought to you our Fan of the Week. There's the Truckers in their road deep blue uniforms, getting set for action at the Plank. And here is one of the best set of coaches you're going to find in our area. Steve Gray on the left in the blue and gold. And there goes Scott McVay along with his assistant Tim Obergefell as they walk to the other side of the floor. I love it when you get, I don't really love the fact that we got to watch Dan Carroll in that stupid Packers shirt, but, you know, some things just don't go away in life and they never change. If that's got to get bleeped, oh well, what the heck. But I'm sure Dan will have a few words to say to me next time I see him. Okay, put the phones away. It's ball game time. But, you know, we know the way that works, too. This world probably has the best conditioned thumbs of any civilization we have ever had in the history of the world. Here's Scott McVay greeting his kids as they get set to get out onto the floor and get this thing underway.
Chris Campbell.
Chris Campbell's back in the Plank once again. Good to see him getting ready to take care of business and be the cheerleader this time. Kyle Konupke right alongside, and with a whole bunch of Seagulls in the front row. That's like alumni night at the Plank. That's all good stuff. And, of course, there to cheer on their Perkins Pirates and former teammates as well. Your pregame, sponsored as always by Noble Axes, giving you all the fun of axe throwing in downtown Sandusky. The Plank, Perkins High School, Norwalk High School, Perkins High School. It's next on our North Coast Game of the Week. The holiday look is with us. This is the world-famous Paddle Bar in downtown Sandusky getting set to bring you our first quarter of action. Strickfaden Park, is that where we are?
Yep.
Yes, sir. All lit up for the holidays. And a great walking spot during the wintertime as well. They keep the paths nice and clear for you, and it's fun to get out in Mother Nature and walk during the wintertime. All right, here we go. Pirates and Truckers set for battle at Perkins High School. And we'll see. You know, we always talk about defensive battles, and when you talk and stress so much about the history of defense in this series, it's interesting to see the way it really unfolds. It's the opening tip controlled by the Truckers. Perkins goes to work on defense as usual, and they're man-to-man, and it's fun to watch. You know, a lot of times zones slow down ball games, but Perkins plays good, tough man-to-man, and it makes you work at every possession, so that kind of slows down the action as well. Out front, Sam Odo controlling the offense. All tipped away down low, and Norwalk trying to take advantage of a turnover to build on their early 3-0 lead. Same spot. Well, results a little bit different this time. Free throws this time around, 3 of them altogether. Not even a minute into the game, and Norwalk is off and running. The first 5 points of the game on our Civista Bank scoreboard. It's one of those cardinal sins that you don't want to have happen, is the offense get the ball back after a missed free throw. And you know when that happens, probably somewhere in your mind is, oh, are we going to get it in film sessions this week? That time Benarucci taking care of the glass. In good shape for the Pirates. Cale Cox going left side for Hemphill, and then into the paint. Nice penetration to the basket by Drake Venarucci. Getting the first 2 points on the board for the Pirates. We'll take another look for Matthews Ford. Nice jump stop into the paint and on the run to the hole. Gets the rattle to fall, and Pirates are on the board. And now the takeaway by Venarucci as well. Pirates will be strong in the post this year with players like Jaden Rowe, Drake Venarucci, and we talk about post players, and then Drake heads outside and knocks one down from deep at the Plank. And the Pirates knot this game up once again. What's so neat about a player like Venarucci, you could have him at the post if you want to, but he can do that to you as well. 6'4" junior. Pirates with good size. Cale Cox at 6'4", Jaden Rowe at 6'4". First tie of the game at 5. 2 chances for the Truckers, pays off, and they are back in the lead. Cox down low trying to back down his defender. And then Odo gets the long ball that's airmailed off the backside, and Rowe goes sprawling to the floor. And Norwalk ends up with the loose ball. Remember what we said about defensive battles when these two teams get together? Both coaches will tell you also, if we get a chance to get out and run, we're going to do it. But it's running under control. Right here you can see defenders behind the play, which usually means good things for the offense. And it does right here as well. And that's the Pirates' turn to try and answer back once again. Gavin Hemphill, 6'1" junior. Getting the Pirates back to within one. Another nice drive to the hole. Back-to-back baskets for Gavin. And the Pirates with their first lead of the game. It doesn't last long. So all of a sudden we're halfway through the first quarter and we've got 21 points on the board in the battle of defensive teams. Jaden Rowe cut off on the baseline, settles for the jump shot. Much like football, this Lake Division is going to be a tough one, although Tiffin Columbian, at the season's opening anyway, seemed like they were the odds-on favorite to win. But they suffer an early loss to Sandusky, and it's Sandusky that's up on top, with the Pirates in their next league game being set to face up against the Streaks. Special thanks going out to the following community-minded businesses for supporting the North Coast Game of the Week.
This is Signs of Good Business. Keep it local. Brady Signs. Toft, Funeral Home and Crematory. Stephen J. Toft, owner. S&H Blinds and Floors. Wendy's. The Crimus Company, Asphalt, Concrete, and Excavation. Pizza House West.
Pirates down by one on our Civista Bank scoreboard. A little more than halfway through our first quarter at the plank, and there you're going to get the offensive foul. And I will still contend that's the toughest call to make in basketball. It's John Normington Slay, another 6'4" player for the Pirates. Gunlock Sheet Metal Works sponsors Bringing the Heat. Watch Slay get himself set. That probably wasn't the toughest call that we've seen the official have to make on an offensive charging violation, although the guy in the front row is either shooing a flyaway or he didn't like the call. Gunlock Sheet Metal Works Incorporated, bringing the heat with heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and refrigeration since 1889. Even the next generation, they wave off the officials' calls, all that was terrible, and then they go back to their phone. It's like, watch the game. Sam Odo off the baseline. Let's look at the way the Pirates move the basketball, and you get good ball rotation. Normally it ends up in pretty good shots. You can see Odo cutting across the baseline there, open for that 16-footer, nothing but net. And the Pirates grab charge once again. Up by one, 3 minutes to play first quarter. Jaden Rowe clears the boards and gets the break started for the Pirates. Again, working the ball from side to side. Gets a good shot, just won't go. Foul called against the Pirates on that baseline. Here come the Pirates on the attack. Norwalk doing a good job of getting back on defense. You slow the Pirate attack down. Could see Hemphill had thoughts from that corner. Ends up being the long ball over on the other side of the court. He's used to throwing a few long balls in football as well. Logan Lesh on the board for the first time. Answered right back by the Truckers, and we're back down to a 1-point ball game again. A little volleyball on the rebound, controlled by the Truckers. Rebound and run, Sam Odo. Again, Norwalk doing a good job of hustling back on defense to cut down the break. Swarming defense in the paint results in a foul call against Norwalk, and Steve Gray just kind of takes it all under the hip. Good call. All right, I'll take that one. I'll get you on the next one. And you talk about the coaching matchup between these two teams, and these are two of the more likable coaches you'll find in the area too. But boy, when the game starts, it is all business. Nice fadeaway jumper as the first quarter comes to a close, and it ends with Norwalk up by 1 on your North Coast Game of the Week. Looks of the season around Perkins Township as, boy, where did the year go? Second quarter is coming up next, brought to you by Old Fish House in Huron with knickknacks, snacks, and BS facts, all at the Old Fish House in Huron. Second quarter ready to go, with Norwalk holding a 1-point lead on our Civista Bank scoreboard. 16-15 is the count. Get a great shot of the rumble section until the official decided to photobomb. Always happens that way. Perkins starts the second quarter with the first possession. So, we talked about the first quarter and what a defensive battle we would expect, and 31 points scored in that first quarter, and the second quarter opening right up with Gavin Hemphill with that long ball. Just enough opening, just over the outstretched hands of Norwalk defense. Good focus, good concentration. I love the fans. Everybody down for the three and back up again. Good hands, Sam Odo. Knock away, and then it seemed like kind of a late whistle on it, but almost a quick Perkins steal. Alley-oop off the inbounds to no avail, and it's Perkins basketball once again. Nice feed from Cale Cox to Jaden Rowe for 2. This is a great assist right here, and great one to take a second look on from Matthews Ford. Perfect lead pass for Rowe, who just had his defender beat by half a step. Long ball for the Truckers. So the way the second quarter opens up, it's like, picking up the pace from the first quarter, but that would tend to slow down a little bit as far as the scoring pace is concerned. That little backdoor cut along the baseline once again, but Norwalk got good help to stop that one. And Perkins tries to protect that 1-point lead once again. Working that ball in the paint down low and giving the lead back to Norwalk once again at 21-20. Another look, Matthews Ford off of the screen. Once you get one-on-one down on the post, it's may the best man win. And that time the draw goes to Norwalk. Cale Cox. Another look for Matthews Ford. Cox breaking clear out on top. And we go back and forth. Perkins with a 1-point lead once again. Like a roller coaster ride. Back and forth we go. Timeout for the Pirates after that jump stop by Benarucci in the paint. And thanks go out to the following businesses for supporting the North Coast Game of the Week. They include Matthews Ford, Toft Funeral Home and Crematory, Hermes-Parker Concrete, Noble Axes, Payne Nickles and Company, Sandusky Steel and Supply, Steinemann Hafner Insurance. Right off the inbounds, John Normington Slay just off the iron. And the Pirates transition over to defense. Good defense on the baseline for the Pirates. Jaden wanted the jump ball, but didn't get it. Well, good defense by John Normington Slay, but Pirates just standing out of bounds with the ball, so it goes back over to Norwalk underneath the basket again. Truckers trying to build on a 2-point lead right here. Jaden Rowe controlling the defensive glass for Perkins. It's a great thing when you get a rebounder that can take it up the floor and then score. Jaden Rowe. We just got done watching some of his great catches on the football field and now getting it done on the basketball floor as well. And the official gets the deciding vote. It's usually the way it works. Game all knotted up here at 24. And Norwalk's defense gets the turnover. A great interior defense again by the Pirates. Let's see, every so often Norwalk sends 2 defenders after the ball. If you're quick enough, you can find somebody open, but easier said than done. There's your Civista Bank scoreboard showing the 24-all tie with just under 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter at the plank. Well, that's textbook interior defense, but Jaden Rowe, don't swat at the ball, just go straight up, make them shoot over you. Second time they've tried that alley-oop on the inbounds, and that one effective, and the Truckers are back up by 2. Sam Moto directing traffic out top. See Norwalk in a variation of a 2-3 zone that time, and that's where they like to trap off the corners. For the lead, coming up short of the mark. Truckers getting a break off the inbounds and taking it the distance for a 4-point advantage here just before halftime. Pirates content to work some time down off that clock. Truckers still in that 2-3 zone. Benarucci swatted into the bleachers. And you can see the amount of time left in the background, just 0.3, just enough time to catch and shoot, and that's about it. So we mentioned 31 points scored in the first quarter. Second quarter slows to just 21 total points, and the Truckers take a 4-point lead, 28-24, into the locker room from Perkins High School on our North Coast Game of the Week. Good-looking Pirate family at Strickfaden Park as we lead into our third quarter of our Game of the Week, which is brought to you by Precision Body and Frame on Sandusky's west side. I was just listening to my daughter tell me the other day how, with Perkins Township celebrating Christmas the way they do, my young grandson was just thrilled to death when the whole caravan came through his neighborhood the other day with Santa Claus on board, and he was out in front watching all that with the sirens and everything, and a neat way to celebrate the holidays, bringing Christmas to the neighborhoods in Perkins Township. An extension of all the decorations. It was so nicely done at Strickfaden Park. Third quarter underway with Norwalk holding first possession and holding a 4-point lead in this game that has been very tightly contested all the way throughout. Perkins right back to work in that patented man-to-man defense of theirs, but just enough room out front for a big one to start the second half for the Truckers. Second look for Matthews Ford behind the arc. It just rattled around down far enough to stay in the hole, and all of a sudden, Perkins stretches out to their biggest lead of the game at 7. Defense turning into offense, and another offensive foul call. That's the second time tonight that the Pirates have dug in down deep and taken a charge. And that was a pretty easy call for the official there on the over-the-back call. Cale Cox to the line for the Pirates. 6'4" junior knocking a pair down. And the Pirates are back to within 5. That is as tight as you can play a man-to-man defense before a pick. Kind of open him up, but Odo doing a nice job in his man defense out front. From downtown, Pirates coming right back after Norwalk jumped to that 7-point lead. Logan Lush, second 3 of the ball game for the Pirates. Good ball moving that time by the Truckers. Tore into the Pirate defense. When that baseline is open, take it, as Drake Venerucci did right there. Venerucci shows you don't need a lot of room, just enough. Late help that just never really came for the Truckers, so it was one-on-one Venerucci to the hole, and it pays off for the 6'4" junior. This is your Facebook play of the game, brought to you by Civista Bank. Host players, take heart. Your defender to take a step the wrong way and then take it down low, and no defensive help at all. Somebody's got to come in and help out when he's got that baseline, and it just didn't happen, and Venerucci takes full advantage and gets the Pirates back to within a pair. That is your Facebook play of the game, brought to you by the folks at Civista Bank. The second time in a row that the Truckers have gotten a little bit of opening through the man-to-man defense to take it to the hole. Four points is the Trucker lead once again. A good strong move by Venerucci, but the Truckers able to answer it. Perkins' possession stays alive, however. Another chance to cut into that 4-point deficit. Long ball just off the mark by Rowe, and here come the Truckers. Sam Odo saw that one coming. And that's the way to draw the foul. Watch Odo just kind of creeping into the background. Try and get that to the post. I'm going to take it. And there he goes. And our second look for Matthews Ford. He knew he wasn't going to beat his man to the basket, so do that quick jump stop, and the defense can't stop their momentum. This is your Sandusky Bay Pancake House pancake play of the game. Literally, Sam gets turned into a pancake right here. Nice play by Odo all the way around to buy himself a couple of free throws. Good sportsmanship by the Truckers as well. And Odo to the line. We've got ourselves a 2-point ball game again halfway through quarter number 3 on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Pirates trapping in the backcourt, and boy, if you're going to get beat on this, that's what you're going to give up. That's back down to 1 point again on the long ball. Logan Lesh has been all over the threes. It's his third one of the ball game. Boy, got a great chance to square up and let it rip. Nothing but cord for the Pirate sophomore, and we are back to a 1-point ball game once again. Off the defense now, chance for the Pirates to grab the lead back once again. Let's see when Lesh got the ball on the right wing the last time. Now he's drawing some attention out there. A rim rattler rebounded by Rowe once again. You know, we've said this before, but it just seems like Norwalk just does a great job in getting back on defense so that they don't get burned by the break off those rebounds. Special thanks to the following businesses for their support of the North Coast Game of the Week.
Signs of Good Business. Keep it local. Crush Wine Bar. Noble Axes, axe throwing. Dockside Cafe. And Pier Pub Bar and Grill.
Long shots make long rebounds, but Odo had a defender cut in front of him, unable to keep that possession alive. So Truckers back on the attack once again, and that is a nice fadeaway baseline jumper. And Norwalk immediately calls the timeout to set up their defense. Thanks to the following businesses again for supporting the North Coast Game of the Week. They are J Bistro in downtown Sandusky, NOMS Podiatric Medicine and Surgery, Goodtime Lake Erie Cruises, UBS Financial Services, Koch Aluminum, BGSU Firelands College. That was good help that time by Norwalk, but Benarucci, forcing the action, draws the foul and will shoot a pair. Pirates are back to within 1. There's the story on our Civista Bank scoreboard as the third quarter winds down into the final couple of minutes. Well, Ian Miner is having a good game for the Truckers. Part of his 19 points that he scored on the night. 3 threes in amongst that 19 points on our second look for Matthews Ford. Just good hesitation dribble, and he exploded along that baseline, and nobody stepped forward to cut him off, so he takes advantage and takes it right to the rack. This is your Red Zone Restore Pro Red Zone Replay. Restore Pro Disaster Cleanup and Restoration. And a little mix-up on defense as far as who's going what way. And Miner took full advantage. Your Red Zone Replay brought to you by Restore Pro. That would have tied it again. Now Norwalk with a chance to extend their 3-point advantage. A great defense by Perkins, and then Venerucci securing the possession. See many teams doing this in the last minute of play in a quarter. They just kind of work the clock a little bit, and if you get a shot like that, you take every bit of it. And Colin Ellis, 5'11" junior. It's his first points of the night on the board. Content to work time, but if you can beat your man and get an easy floater like that, take it. And again, the Pirates are back to within one with time winding down in quarter number 3. Defense again for the Pirates. Trying to turn it into offense to end the third quarter. Odo. That close. Pirates down by 1 after 3. Fourth quarter coming up next, and it is sponsored by Paddle and Climb in downtown Sandusky. All the colors of the holidays. Alive at Strickfaden Park in Perkins Township. And the spirit of the Pirates alive and well, down by just 1 after 3 quarters of play in the plank on our Civista Bank scoreboard. As our fourth quarter begins with Perkins in control of the basketball. You could hear Coach McVeigh in the background calling timeout as Hemphill went to the floor trying to secure possession. But the foul call puts Hemphill at the line, and you get a putback from Rowe. Now all of a sudden you've got Perkins back out up on top by 2. Nice little turn of events to start the fourth quarter. And now the Pirates' chance to build on that 2-point lead. Boy, nothing there, into a double, triple team. Venerucci unable to hit the long ball, and it's going to stay with the Pirates. Pirates unable to get close range shots. They settle for the jumpers that didn't go, and now Norwalk again trying to get back even this thing or take the lead on this possession. Here's the Vista Bank scoreboard telling you the story. In this kind of a game, it's been closely contested all the way throughout. Every possession means so much. Why, what a nice feed On the third attempt, Miner finally gets it to fall. And the look for Matthews Ford. Miner fakes one way, goes the other, leans in, finally settles for the fadeaway. All of the defense goes one way, so you give that ball the other way. That was an odds-on shot. It wouldn't go. Tip wouldn't go. And finally, the putback does. And we've got a tie ball game again at 43. Vista Bank scoreboard has the Pirates and Truckers all deadlocked here in the fourth quarter, as nobody's walking away from this one. And as usual, it's turning out to be one of those typical Norwalk Perkins dogfights. And right now, this Norwalk defense stepping it up. But the Pirates being very patient also. A good possession here with a tie ball game. The possession has lasted almost a minute. And the Pirates come up empty. A very disbelieving Jaden Rowe gets a whistle against him. It was quite an exchange right there. And the scramble for possession. And now the battle to see who's going to take the next lead in this game. Rowe almost coming up with a great defensive play. And then coming up with a rebound. You know, how many times that happened in this game? Several anyway, where Jaden Rowe has rebounded it, taken it up the floor, and scored. Love the big guy that's got that kind of potential. It's your second look for Matthews Ford at that 15-footer by Rowe off the break. And the Pirates restake their claim to the lead. And one free throw later, the Truckers are back to within one, but again, they keep their possession alive on the offensive glass. Gavin Hemphill on the floor. Alternating possession, keeps it with Norwalk. Perkins still protecting that 1-point advantage here, coming down the home stretch of this contest at Perkins. And the whistle blows from that territory. 3 free throws result. So you've got Norwalk back up by 1. Pirates on the turnover, and here come the Truckers once again. Countered by Drake Venerucci. Logan Lesh that time. Good penetration to the basket to tie this ball game at 47. That's a great find, and Lesh driving that weak side and fully taking advantage of the little opening that was there. A bad shot from long range, but just off the mark. Try it again. Ian Miner making sure everybody knows that was a 3, and that is the Norwalk lead right now on our Civista Bank scoreboard. 50-47, and the Pirates now at crunch time, trying to come back from that dagger that the Truckers just thrust on the Pirates. You see we're down to the final minute of play in this ball game. Talk about a huge possession right here. You don't have to get a 3. If it's there, obviously you'll take it. Pirates going to reset things here during the final minute in their quest to come back from 3 points down. 50-47 our score. Well poked away by the Norwalk defense. It's a situation where you want to start pushing yourself to get the best shot available because you can't let that clock go down too far in case you miss. We got to just rave about Norwalk's defense here a little bit. They are not making it easy until they find Venerucci down low for the easy one. Well, that's where patience paid off, but the question here now is, did too much time expire off that clock? Perkins back to within 1 on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Took a lot of time. They earned that basket, that's for sure. Perkins pressing, and Norwalk not able to get it in. Good job by the Pirate defense, and the Truckers will set something else up. Now the Pirates almost forced into a situation where they need to foul to stop that clock, and there it is. Same scenario, the foul in the backcourt. Truckers by 3. And Perkins will have one last opportunity here to try and get even in this thing and force an overtime. Norwalk saw the way Perkins was set up, and they'll adjust their defense, so obviously Perkins will adjust their offense as well. For the tie. Ow! That close. And in another typical Trucker Pirate Donnybrook, Norwalk prevails 52-49 at the Plank. And we will see the Pirates again next week in the backyard battle as they head over to Sandusky High School to take on the Blue Streaks. And we'll see you then on our next meeting of the North Coast Game of the Week. Merry Christmas.